Okay, this is going to be game 11 on this series. So, this is a game in 15. Let's play the exchange. Bishop f4. Now there's no increment, so I want to manage my time. I feel like I've been playing a little slowly lately. Okay, now bishop f5, we play queen b3. You can also play e6 or a6 or e6. Okay, now we stop bishop f5. So e6 is normal. I'm going to play rook c1. So if bishop d6, I take and play f4. I don't want to commit my knight to f3 too soon. Now queen takes d6. Not sure why he's thinking. We're going to play knight f3, knight e5, and castle. I would expect him to castle. So I like these positions. Maybe bishop b7. He might withhold castling for a little bit, but I think at some point he's going to want to castle kingside. I don't think castling queenside's really an option. He could leave his king in the center, possibly. Okay, but this is very standard. Now, he might try knight a5. And he wants to plug up this hole on e4. So he wants to unleash this bishop. So knight a5, knight c4 is an idea. So if knight a5, I kind of want to stop knight e4. So I want to play queen f3 here, I think. Let's see, queen f3, knight c4. He's on b2. Well, wait a minute. Queen f3, knight c4. Maybe I take. If b takes, knight takes. I'm on the queen, and if takes again, b7 drops. So let's see. Knight c4, bishop c4, b c4, knight c4, d c4, queen b7, rook b8. Maybe he's getting b2. Okay, let's see. Queen f3, knight c4. Just rook c2 there. Let's try that. So knight c4, queen c, rook c2. Maybe rook f2? Yeah. Maybe rook f2. Takes here. So queen c6. Let's play rook f2. So my reason for rook f2 instead of rook c2 is if rook c2, rook c8, maybe he's threatening to take b2, rook takes b2, and then my knight hangs on c3. This also stops any knight d2 threats. Okay, he can't take on e5. So next I'd like to just play g4, g5, kick this knight away, and then try to sacrifice on the king side. Okay, if knight e4, I think I just take everything. Takes, bishop takes, queen takes e4. I don't see any tactics for him. Again, knight d2 is covered. So what is he going to do? Maybe rook fc8 makes sense. g4. Okay, so rook ac8. So my first instinct is g4. Let's see, g4, knight takes b2. Rook takes b2, b4, knight e2 protects my rook. So that's okay. g4. Queen b4, but now I'm going with g5. I think I'm too fast. Let's just try it. Let him figure it out. Okay, so knight d7. Let's see, knight d7, queen h3 threatens mate of g6. Yeah, I wish I had g5, knight g4. So maybe if knight d7, g5 immediately, he can't touch this knight on e5. Well, no, he can. So let's see, knight d7, g5, takes e5, fe5, say queen, back to e7, queen h5 threatens mate g6, queen h6, and then bring the rook to h3. That looks possible. So again, I'm looking at knight d7. So can I start with queen h3 there? Whoa. Okay, now I get g5. Okay. So g5, knight e4 is what he wants. Takes e4. Is there some knight d2 tactic, maybe? Well, it's not quite working. Let's see. So g5, knight e4. Knight takes e4. D takes e4. Bishop takes e4. Knight d2. Oh, maybe. So g5, knight e4. Okay, I didn't see this. See, what happens if I start with b3? No, I don't really like that. So g5, knight e4. Is there something there that I can do? I mean, at a minimum, I can play rook c2. Let's try it, because I don't see what else I'm doing. So knight e4 is definitely the critical move. And again, knight takes e4, d e4. He's on the queen, and he's threatening knight d2. So I have to play bishop takes e4, and then knight d2 hurts. Rook takes d2, rook takes c1 is check. King g2, he takes e4, queen takes e4, I'm down in exchange there. So then my bailout was knight e4, rook f to c2. Can he play knight takes b2 in that position? Okay. And if knight takes c4, let's see, is this a move? Knight takes c4. B takes c4. Now I take everything on e4. Maybe that's the play. So let's see, knight takes e4, d e4. He's losing a piece. Just bishop takes e4. Knight takes e4, rook takes e4. I just play bishop takes. That's an exchange for me. Oh wait, hold on. So knight takes c4. There's also d. So wait, knight takes, rook takes might be critical because he's on my rook on f2. After rook takes, bishop takes c4, knight takes f2. Can I start with bishop takes e4? No. Okay, let's see. Rook c2 again. takes on b2. Bishop takes e4, d e4, knight takes e4, takes c2, takes c2. I'm on the queen and the knight. Yeah. Let's just try this. Interesting position. I wish I had more time to calculate. So now I am threatening knight takes e4. So he has to do something about that. If knight takes c3, I think I'm happy there. Maybe just rook takes c3. I'm threatening b3 in that position. Let's look at this one again, because this is the sharp option. Knight takes b2. This could be a queen sacrifice even. So knight takes e4. Rook takes c2, knight takes d6, takes c1 with check. Yeah, that one's crazy. Knight b2, knight takes e4, rook c2, rook c2. Then I'm on the queen, so de, bishop takes, queen takes. Looks okay for him, unfortunately. Okay, what if knight takes b2, rook takes b2? And then if rook takes c3, rook takes c3, knight takes c3. Yeah, I don't really have any sacrifices there. Darn. So what's my main line gonna be? This is so crazy. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm calculating very well. I can't see the position super clearly here. I've been focusing on knight takes b2. Is there anything else I should be concerned about? Okay, that surprises me. Can I... So if I take e4, d e4, bishop e4... Knight d2 is what he wants? I take c7. Let's see, if knight takes c4, is that a move? Rook takes c4. Bishop takes. Pawn takes. Yeah, that's okay. So wait, what does he want after this? Knight takes c4. bc, I take e4. Yeah, knight c4, is this good for me? D takes c4, I take e4 with the bishop. So after knight takes c4, rook takes c4. Bishop takes c4. Yeah, I don't see what he's doing there. So again, knight takes c4. Is this a good option? I'm on the queen, so yeah, like knight takes c3 doesn't work. I'm on the queen. Yeah, I think this is good for me. Let's try that. I guess he has to play b takes c4. And I play knight takes e4. pawn takes, bishop takes, queen takes. I'm just up a pawn there. Okay, so knight takes e4 of d, cd3. Knight takes, pawn takes, knight takes d6. I think that's just good for me. So I expect DE, bishop E. Guess he's calculating c takes d3. But yeah, if c takes d3, maybe just rook takes c7 looks good enough. Rook takes c7, takes d6, takes c1. King g2. I don't think he's queening. Okay. So I'm up a pawn. My king is a little bit unsafe. So that's probably the biggest negative in my position. Okay, that's an interesting move. Probably a good one. So can I play b3, takes? No, that's probably not good. So if I take on d5, he wants to take with the pawn. That makes sense. Good move. Let's see, any checks here? Queen check, king g8's not really working. So is f5 a move? I don't really like it. Maybe I just improve. He'll play queen c6, then I'll have to take. Yeah, let's just, I'm short on time, so just make a move. At some point I think I will have to take. And my e3 pawn's a little weak, but I can play rook c3, and I'm hoping to break with b3 at some point. Or maybe I just lift the rook, put it on a3, and attack a6. Yeah, I definitely missed bishop d5. I thought this would be better than it is. I wonder if I had something even stronger, the knight takes c4 back here. This was definitely a critical moment. Like, I can take on e4 with the knight, the bishop. I can take c4 with the knight or the bishop. I could do something else. I could play b3. I mean, there's lots of moves there. So here, I guess I expect queen c6, just to force me, you know, to take on d5. Then he gets that structure where the c pawn is really held down. Can double on the e file then. Okay, let's make this decision quickly. So, oh, he does it this way. He wants to go into the rook endgame, but that, I think, is good for me. So, takes, b3. I mean, so e4 is out because d4 hangs. What else to consider? I mean, I could just not trade queens. Like rook c3 is an option. So let's see. Takes, b3. If c3, I just walk my king over and win the pawn. Let's say king f8 there. Takes. It's a little hard for me to... Well, maybe just e4, d5 there. Yeah, let's do this. He's gonna take back. I'm not sure why he's spending time there. And then I'm gonna play b3. He can't take. Takes, and that's a mate threat. There's no intermezzo, like take a2 or play b2, because I'm threatening mate. And yeah, so, okay. Ah, so that's his idea. He wants me to stop playing e4 or d5, but I could take this en passant. I think I'll do. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're gonna take here. Now, if pawn takes, I was gonna play e4, d5. Let's see, e4, rook e8, king f3, or king e3, and I need f5 with e5. So let's play e4. It's good to get this phalanx of pawns. Like my e pawn's not isolated or backwards anymore. Okay, this is looking good. So king e3, I think. And then I want to play d5 and king d4. Let's play d5. King d4, and then I want to just take on c4. You can also consider just e5 check, push him back. This is looking good now. Hard to make a move. Maybe he should switch to some active defense. He definitely can't afford to trade all the rooks. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I would expect this rook move. Okay. So now if I give check, f takes, check, king back, maybe I'm opening myself up to some checks over here. So let's see, takes, takes, rook g2. I can check on c6. That looks good enough. He's got some counterplay on the 7th rank, but I don't think it's enough. So I'm going to give check. Do I throw in this check? Or do I take a6? Let's see, how do I escape his checks if he starts checking me? Maybe just king e3. Okay, that's simple. I think I am going to throw in this check, actually. He has to play king f7. If he stepped the other way, then I take f6, and if he gives check, I play king e5. Okay. So... let's give check. Probably king e8. He needs to stay with this pawn. And now I'm thinking e5. Okay, this is looking good. Two connected in the center. And now I have a shield for my king. Must be winning. I don't think I even need the a-pawn. Okay, so king c5. Let's bring our king in. Check e6. Let's just play e6 anyway. Threatening mate. This is mate. So king f8 is forced. And then what's the cleanest there? I can give check or I can play e7. Yeah, I think if king f8, rook check, king g7, e7, rook g6, king d7 is over. Okay, he might resign here. I think the only move to stop mate... okay, there's no stalemate, so... that's weird. Yeah, I mean, he had to play king f8. Okay, and then this is mate. Alright. I'll just take a quick look. So... yeah, I felt like my calculation wasn't very good, but I got this structure with f4. that I usually score pretty well with. So this is a very typical position. Yeah, they move this knight so that they could put a piece on e4. So knight a5, queen f3. I just want to stop knight e4, knight c4. Yeah, I looked at this, but I didn't like rook b8. Looks like that's a correct evaluation. It's saying to take once and now play g4. I don't know if I agree with that, just because I thought I need this bishop to be on this diagonal. So I don't like giving up my bishop like that. I played rook f2. It also likes that move. g4, g5. Okay, so it wants knight takes c4. Let's just quickly look. Takes. And what was I scared of? I think it was... Was it rook takes at this point? Yeah, I think it was rook takes. And if I take with the bishop, he takes here. Okay. Yeah, I was calculating king takes f2. And why can't... Oh, yeah, this is pinned, so he'd have to take this way. And I didn't like this. But here I missed that I can do this. And knight h3, I guess I just take it. So then this would be a pawn up position. Okay. Definitely missed that. And this was a move. Yeah, I was really struggling to see what I do here. So I wanted to play knight takes e4. And, okay, rook takes c2 is a very interesting move. Oh, apparently knight f6 leads to mate. I was looking at taking the queen, giving check, and we get this mess of a position. But, I guess this is enough because his rooks are disjointed. Okay, but knight takes b2 was good. Rook takes... And then, yeah, I calculated this. And it's saying bishop h7 is a move. Is this a draw somehow? Oh, g6. Wow. And it's saying I have nothing better than a draw here. And he has to find knight e4. Or bishop c6. What if he moves this rook? Rook f2. I guess I want to do this. Okay, this is really crazy stuff. Well, knight takes b2 definitely would have been the best try. This just definitely felt wrong. Okay, and I did capitalize correctly. Interesting, it wants bishop takes e4. I think this is still good, what I did. Bishop d5, great move by him. Give him credit for defense here. I mean, this is a 2-result position for white, but bishop d5 is a good try. I think he went wrong when he took with the queen. I think he really needs to keep queens on the board and play against my king position, which is a little bit iffy, because I pushed all my pawns. Yeah, once he takes with the queen and we get this endgame, I'm pretty happy with how I played. Taking and playing e4. Yeah, this must be winning, and computer agrees. Okay, so that was game 11, and I'll see you next time for game 12. Thanks for watching.